I believe, Trump, it is time that we take a look at the trucking industry. Way too many regulations. Look like you're taking a look at a lot of industries that you're trying to deregulate and make it better for business. Well, let's take a look at the trucking industry. A couple things that we'd love to see deregulated, or at least have the regulations make a little more sense. For example, death. It is extremely costly and extremely ridiculous to have these death systems in our truck all the time. Yeah, I know back in 2008 when they were passing this as law, and when Obama made sure his EPA made it mandatory for all vehicles, it was to stop acid rain, or it was to stop climate change. But a lot of this stuff is just nonsense. We need to get rid of the death systems. That is something I'd love to see deregulated. Another thing that's overly regulated is having to deal with ridiculous hours that we're allowed to have. Hours of operation are out of control. We need to deregulate that a little bit. Give us a little bit more freedom, a little more ability to drive. You know, some of us that are professional truck drivers, we are used to long hours and long days and do it safely. Allow us a 16-hour day with 13 to 14 hours that we can drive. Give us an 8-hour break. 8-hour break is more than enough. 10 hours is a little too much sometimes. Some of y'all may need that. I don't. I can run. I'm usually sleeping 5-6 hours and I'm up on the road. Other things too, we are taxed to death. We get taxed on everything. Every state's got a tax. We have these federal taxes, the IFTA taxes. You know, you're killing us in taxes. Because between the death systems, the hours of service, the tax codes, a lot of trucking companies are going out of business. A lot of trucking companies can't handle it. Only ones that can stay in business are the bigger ones with more money. So the smaller mom and pop operations are just going by the wayside more and more each day because of over-regulation from the government. They can't keep up with the expense that it takes to stay in compliance with all the regulations the government puts on them. I get it. We want our roads to be safe, but man, sometimes you're just throwing the baby out with the bathwater and you're over-regulating us right out of business.